There was a gorgeous young lady in her 20s who lived in the city of Lagos. Her name was Jessica. She was the only daughter of a single mother. She was so desperate for money and pleasure. She dropped out of school in her 200 level from the Lagos State University, LASU. She joined her friends to become a hot Lekki babe. They did hookup business. Deacon Harry, a pastor who knew the lifestyle of Jessica, tried everything he could to advise Jessica to change her ways, but Jessica refused. Jessica soon started acquiring properties in Lekki, Lagos State. She bought a duplex in Agungi area of Lekki and also bought the latest Range Rover car. She was cashing out massively from the Yahoo boys and the Alhajis who were her clients. Kevin, a Yahoo boy, was one of Jessica's best clients. He was very rich. He drove the latest G-Wagon car and a lot of other exotic cars, including a Lamborghini and a Rolls-Royce Phantom. He was that rich. Jessica also grew in her hookup business and now had girls that worked under her. News started flying around on social media about how girls were killed in hotel rooms for ritual. This latest occurrence inspired Jessica to fortify herself with her girls in a marine coven, after which she continued with her hookup business. So one day, she went out to a hotel to see one of her clients who had booked her for the weekend. During her stay with her client in the hotel room, the man started making some strange calls, and at intervals he would move out of the hotel to meet a particular set of people. Jessica was beginning to feel uncomfortable about the whole thing, but she never bothered because she trusted in the jars the Queen Mother gave to her to wear on her wrist. At night, Jessica's client told her that they would be going for a house party that night. Jessica agreed to go with him after much persuasion. At 8 p.m., they drove out for the house party. They reached a certain duplex and Danny Good, her client, drove into the duplex and parked. He came down and Jessica followed him. They went into the duplex and there was no sign of party there. Jessica was surprised and asked Danny Good whether they were the only ones doing the party. As she was still speaking, two able-bodied men came from behind and seized her. They injected a syringe that contained some sleeping drugs into her body and she dozed off. They butchered her body and collected her 2 kidneys because they were organ harvesters. That was how Jessica ended. What a desperate end. Dear friends, every desperate venture always ends in a regrettable way. Follow Jesus, the light of the world, and you will never walk in darkness. To surrender your life to Jesus, check description below.